Let me begin by thanking the Member of Parliament for Ugunja, Honorable Pio and the Ugunja National Constituency Development Fund for the good work that has given us this satellite campus. I also wish to commend the leadership of MTC, led by my friend Professor Kaloki, for the tremendous job of transforming health training in the country by providing additional opportunities for all deserving Kenyans who are critical in strengthening our health systems. This is an investment in the future of this region and the country. This is an investment in the future of this region and the country. More importantly, it is an investment in the future of our youth. The youth who will get trained here as community health assistants and public health officers, among other areas. One of our core aspirations as a nation is to be able to provide universal health coverage with quality services to our people. You may have noticed that in the BBI, we are paying very close attention to the good health and wellness of individuals and the families as indicators of a successful and thriving nation. We realize that a nation is as healthy as its citizens. BBI therefore has a deliberate focus on universal access to quality preventive and primary health care as the bedrock of national health and wellness. BBI is also pushing for public policy in every realm to constantly be aware of the imperative to protect and advance the health and wellness of Kenyans. Over the years, we have made tremendous progress in the provision of health care. However, we must admit that we have achieved health for some instead of health for all. We must confront the fact that the best health care in Kenya remains extremely expensive and inadequate. Good health care also remains exclusive domain of the private providers. That has to change, which is why we are focusing on affordable, accessible, high-quality preventive and primary health care provided through a mix of both public and private sector players. Provision of the universal health coverage is dependent on having a health workforce that is strong, skilled, motivated, knowledgeable, and responsive to ever-evolving needs of the health systems. A continuous supply of local, middle-level human resource for health is therefore critical to the attainment of this dream. This institution, like similar ones across the nation, is a step in the right direction of providing adequate and expert health personnel at the grassroots. I urge both the national and county governments to support the KMTC with adequate resource to ensure the stream of invaluable healthcare workers does not dry up. We are seeing the fruits of the devolution of resources and decision making. The Constituency Development Fund, which came with the National Rainbow Coalition, was a product of the realization that people need to be given some powers to determine what is important to them and the resources to finance the required interventions. Such devolved resources and decision-making have great potential in addressing the historical and systemic wrongs, such as regional and development disparities. Where there has been prudent use, the impact of CDF and other revolved funds has been visible. Schools, colleges, water points, dispensaries, access roads are coming up everywhere. This is why we are keen to protect existing devolved funds, create new ones, and evolve more. It is the reason we have proposed through the BBI to increase allocation to counties from the current 15% to minimum 35%. It is the reason we are proposing the creation of the World Development Fund. It is also the reason we have proposed to have CDF entrenched in the Constitution. If Kenyans approve the BBI bill in the referendum, and I'm confident they will, regions will enjoy more of these fruits of devolution. I want to thank once again the board of KMTC for making it possible for this institution to be opened here in Ugunja. I thank you.
Please, hold your peace. Whoever wants to stand is going to stand in broad daylight and make a declaration. Don't make it for me. And you will not intimidate me and force me to make a statement when I'm not ready for it.
Your Excellency, this is not your first time to come here on a mission such as this. Barely 2 years ago, when you came to officially commission the Ugunja Technical and Vocational College at Mbosie. So we don't take it for granted that you are here again on a similar mission. Your Excellency, very, very briefly, I want to make just a few reports to you before I invite the Honorable Chairman of the Board to make a few remarks and eventually invite you to officially open this institution. Your Excellency, Ugunja constituency has come a long way now. Ugunja constituency has made great strides under the enabling environment that has been created by none other than you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we have had to operate within a framework of a strategic plan, initially 2013-2018 and currently 2018-2023. And I must acknowledge the able team of Ugunja citizens and professionals who have steered this process of implementing the Ugunja Constituent Strategic Plan. They are led by Dr. Charles Owino, I think he's here. Dr. Charles Owino is the chairman of the steering committee. This is not the other Charles Owino, Your Excellency. This is Dr. Charles Owino from Gotosim, an economist and policy expert of no mean repute. And the rest of the team are here. Your Excellency, the unveiling of this institution, the KMTC Ugunja campus, is in line with the strategic plan 2018-2023. And Your Excellency, in this constituency, we have a health pillar as one of the pillars that underpin that strategic plan. That health pillar is comprising of top-notch health professionals. I want to reiterate what I said earlier on. That is because of the enabling environment you have created As a people, once you open for us the way, it is our duty and responsibility to follow. In this constituency, apart from those two institutions, one of which are opening today, I'm happy to report, Your Excellency, that we are having a mega water project financed by the Africa Development Bank to the tune of almost 1 billion Kenya shillings, which is going to make it possible for the first time for our people to utilize the waters of River Nzoia economically. Your Excellency, that project is going to draw water from River Nzoia and pump it all the way to Uholu to serve both Ugunja and Sigomre wards. And the spillover will move to Sega and Ukwala in our neighboring sister constituency of Uganda. Your Excellency, we have also been lucky with the approval by the National Youth Service Council, which is currently led by General Retired Njuki, for having been allowed to start or to set up a National Youth Service Center in our constituency, which we shall be happy to have you come and commission once again. So I can go on and on and on, but the fact of the matter, Your Excellency, is that all this has been made possible through your inspiration. Your Excellency, let me conclude by recognizing the impact you have made on this constituency through me. Your Excellency, you'll recall that I've come a long way with you, right from my youthful days. And the principles you instilled in me, the principles you taught me, you and my little brother Tinubu, I have applied them to the maximum and they have produced wonderful results. Your Excellency, the value system that you instilled in me has continued to guide me. Your Excellency, one of the values that you instilled in me is integrity. The other one is the need to protect the downtrodden. Those are the values that have guided us in this constituency as we move towards implementing our strategic plan.